danger when everyone else runs away from danger. You possess a selflessness that's literally impossible to explain.
Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. That was President Joe Biden there talking about one of Houston's finest, Sergeant Kendrick Simpo. President Biden awarded him the Medal of Valor last week. That's the highest honor the president can bestow on a law enforcement or safety officer. Sergeant Simpo was selected for his display of bravery at the Galleria last year. He joins us now in the studio. Glad to have you, and congratulations. Yeah, where you got the medal at? Where the medal at?
I have it with me, but I didn't bring it inside here, so I apologize.
Next time, bring it inside. But for those who are not familiar or may have forgotten about what you did last year at the Galleria, remind us.
Pretty much it was a Saturday, early morning. The mall wasn't quite open yet. One of the security officers ended up spotting the suspect walking around with an AR-15 in the mall. She came over the air, just quickly acknowledged, because I mean she was doing her job. Pretty much said, "Hey, there's a guy with a rifle in the mall." She said that he was over by Macy's area, and of course where I was compared to where he was a little distant, so I had to kind of pick it up. I had another security officer with me, and as I was walking towards Macy's, there was a dance competition going on at the hotel. So of course we have 2 hotels inside the mall as well. Just so happened at that particular hotel, they had a dance competition. So there was kids, parents, you know, coaches and stuff. Everybody was outside in the open part. Just so happened, nobody really paid attention that he was actually holding a rifle in his hand. It might have blended in because he did have a jacket, but he had on a mask that had spikes in it. Stood out very big.
But you noticed all of that.
I noticed it, but I noticed it kind of late. If I would have noticed it earlier, maybe the situation might have panned out a little bit different. But so happily, how it planned out, it all worked out in my favor, thank God. He didn't notice me. I kind of noticed him last minute. Once I noticed that, I kind of played it off. I didn't tell the security officer that was walking with me that I had spotted him. And when I got close enough, all I knew in my head was I had to grab that rifle. Well, I grabbed the rifle, heard these bomb rushed him, kind of ran up to him, grabbed the rifle. Well, I tried to throw him down to try to sling it, take the rifle from him, but I didn't realize he had it on a sling. So when I tried to snatch the rifle from him, his whole body went. Well, then everything started going in slow motion. I noticed that the rifle was pointed towards me then. Thank God he didn't pull the trigger, or I didn't pull the trigger fighting over the rifle. I just kind of thought everything was going real slow motion, and I just remember using the rifle to brace him against the wall. So I just took the whole rifle, pinned him up against the wall, waited for my backup. 2 of my fellow officers came, helped me put him on the ground and secure him. But upon us securing him, we noticed that he had a handgun in his waistband. So I mean, I just had a lot of angels on my side, because he could have easily just said, okay, I'm gonna give you the rifle, and then pull out the gun and could have still shot me.
And obviously he was arrested. Has he been adjudicated yet, or is he still in the system going through the process? Because we know it takes a while for a criminal case to get...
He was convicted, and that's kind of how the story came out. I really didn't talk about it much at all. During trial, it came out. People started hearing about the story. Another part what people didn't know, 2 weeks later, he went to the federal building with the gun and was arrested a second time with another gun, with a totally different gun at the federal building. He wanted to go.
Is that when he got out on bond?
Correct. Yes.
Wow, wow. And what was it like, really quick, for the president to give you that award, the Medal of Valor, like that?
That was pretty awesome. My biggest moment was having my kids there, my wife and my kids, to see my kids' expressions, my family expression, because they actually got the chance to talk to Biden, and that made my day. You know, a lot of my friends messed with me. They was like, man, President Biden got kind of close to your neck when he was sitting on the pendant. But I mean, it was an awesome time. I really enjoyed it. Just to be able to go into the White House in particular areas that a lot of people may not be able to see.
Right.
To see my kids just literally smile from there. I mean, there was a proud dad moment.
Absolutely. And we're proud, Houstonians proud of you, Sergeant Simple. So thank you for the job you did. You probably saved dozens of lives that day, and congratulations on the award. Thank you for dropping by the Factor. We appreciate you, sir. We'll be back with more Factor in just a moment.